is a Sarah B sample with a dope ass beat. And get the mic check, all the levels right. And if it's good, then I'll be here for.
Hey guys, what's going on? This is Medic Studios here today with another video, and right away I would just like to say I hope you guys enjoy, and just sit back, relax, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. Number 5, more interactive things to do, not missions. Rockstar just needs to put in more things to do in the game in general. You know, it doesn't have to be things that you get, you get like a $10,000 out of it or anything like that, you know. And they just put like many things that you can do, like crimes or something, like armed robbery or anything like that. I mean, I just think it'd be really cool if you could just walk up to somebody and get money off of them, or you know, there's houses you can break into and get stuff out of it, you know, just like more props in the game that your character can interact with that can somehow benefit you. You know, if you could like steal like a gaming system or a TV or whatever, and you just throw it in the back of your truck or in a car, and then you could bring it to like a pawn shop or something. You know, I just think that'd be really cool and it'll benefit you. I mean, even if it doesn't benefit you, I just think that something that would make the game more fun would just be good in general. So number 4, needs only 1 player. The story mode in GTA 5 was 3 players, and honestly I thought that conversion was cool, but I thought it was bad at the same time. I just think that with 1 player, it's just the story mode's not that it's easier to follow. I just think that it's easier in general to play. You know, like with 3 character, it's like, you know, you do 3 missions and you gotta switch characters, do the 3 missions that they have, go back. To me, it's just a bit confusion. You know, in some ways it goes in 3 different directions. And I just feel like it's just not really a story mode anymore. You know, GTA 4 with Niko Bellic, I thought that was like one of my favorite GTA story modes. I just thought it was like the best, and they really did a good job on that story mode. And honestly, I just enjoyed having just a 1-player story mode. I just thought it was easier to follow. It was just easy in general. Number 3, more interactions with police. Now this is something I would really like to see. And for those of you who do play GTA, I'm sure you guys have heard of LSPDFR or LCPDFR. And basically what that is it's a police mod to where you can play as a police officer. You can do pullovers and calls and everything like that. I just think that in GTA, I feel like I know you can only make a game so realistic until it's just not possible to play it anymore. But I think it'd be really cool if it was like if you got caught speeding by the police, you know, like in Need for Speed, you know, it'll like zoom in on the cop in slow motion and then they'll start chasing after you. And I just think it'd be really cool if it was like, if you were speeding, that police officers can pull you over, or if you're recklessly driving, they can pull you over. And again, as usual, you can choose to run away or do what you gotta do. But I just think that it'd be a lot more cool if you could like almost role play with the game. I just think that more role playing in the game would be a lot more fun. I'd rather see me being able to get pulled over by a police officer for going like 100 and like a 30. I just think that it'd be really cool. And you know, and then you'd have to pay a fine or you'd go to jail or whatever. I just think that'd be a really cool idea. Number 2, Chicago as a map. Now I just think that the next map really should be Chicago. GTA was kind of more about gangsters. You know, like San Andreas was based off of a gangster. GTA 5 was based off of a gangster. You know, and then you'll have like Vice City and GTA 5 who also have like a rich person in it. But I just think that GTA works out a lot better if it's about like somebody who comes from the struggle. And since, you know, that's the case, I just think that Chicago would be a really cool idea. I know like Chicago right now, the crime rate's high. I just think that it'd be a really cool and perfect setting for the GTA series to take place in. I just think that there'd be a lot to do. It's a big city, you know, I've been there several times. It's not far from me, so I just think that it'd be a really cool setting to have GTA take place. And yeah, I just think that it would just be a perfect location. You know, I think that somewhere in a different country would be cool, but I just don't see it working out, being that GTA is an American game. I mean, it's not like you can just go over to New Zealand and then everybody just speaks English. You know, I just don't the way that languages are, I just don't see it working out. I really don't. The only place that'd work out good would be like Britain, Australia, and Canada, because those are really the only two strong English speaking countries. And if you went to a country that all of a sudden everybody speaks English, it just wouldn't make much sense. So number 1, more realistic features. I'm just gonna give you a small list of things that would just make sense, or of like what I'm trying to say, and that is more blood, GTA 4 driving, ejections of the seats, realistic events like car crashes require the police to come, have a conversation with anybody with a selection menu. I'm gonna kind of go into mini detail, just like a mini amount of detail, explain what I mean by these. Blood, I just think that GTA, you shoot somebody and blood leaks when they hit the ground. I think that, if somebody gets shot, blood should be coming out of that bullet hole. You know what I mean? I just think that it would just be a lot more realistic if something happens that they actually bleed from that spot. If somebody gets injured, like if they have like somebody who like broke their legs, they wouldn't be able to get up and stuff like that. I just think it'd be really cool if they had more realistic features when it comes to like injuries and like when people get shot or killed or whatever, then the blood and the bleeding is more realistic and stuff like that. GTA 4 driving, I really felt that was the most realistic driving I've ever seen GTA. I really feel like GTA 4 driving was probably like the more realistic. GTA 5, I wasn't feeling the driving. I really don't like it. GTA 4, like for those of you who played it, when you drive, the suspension's a lot looser and stuff like that. And it's just like, to me, the physics of driving in GTA 4 are just a lot better and more realistic in my opinion in general. I know GTA 5 took Midnight, what's it called? Midnight Club's driving, which is another racing game. And well, it's supposed to be similar. They didn't take it, but it's supposed to be similar. And I just really don't like it. I much rather prefer the GTA 4 driving. It's just a lot more realistic in my opinion. They really need to bring back ejections out of the seats. In GTA 5, in story mode, you can get ejected, but it's pretty rare. In GTA 4, you get ejected for nothing, hardly. And I just thought it was a lot of fun. I thought it was really realistic. If you could like fasten, unfasten seatbelts and stuff like that. I just think it'd be a good idea. Realistic events like car crashes require the police to come. That's kind of like a part of like the police interaction. Like if you get into a car accident with somebody and the police are required to come, I just think that'd be a good idea. It's just more interaction, and it seems more realistic, and I just think it'd make it a lot more fun. Some people may think it's dumb, but to me, honestly I think I kind of like the role-playing aspect of games a lot of times. I know GTA is a sandbox game, but I'd have a lot more fun if it was more of like a role-playing style game. And again, if you wanted to run, you could run. It's sandbox, but I just think that they should add more role-playing features inside the game that make it more fun. And the last thing in this section I wanted to talk about was having a conversation with like CPU players. I just think it'd be cool if you could walk up to a CPU player and like a menu selection comes up and you can greet them and then have a conversation, or other things in the menu. Like if you want to rob them, it'll give you an option to say like drop money or something, just stuff like that. I just think that interaction and like more role-playing features in the game would just be a really good idea and make the game a lot more fun. But that's the end of this video, guys. Those are the top 5 things that we need in GTA 5. This is my opinion, nobody else's. If you agree, you agree. If you don't, then you don't. It's just my opinion. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like. For more content, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next vid. Peace.